we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. And boy, do we have a special one for you. We're talking about a 1964 Washington quarter that's valued at a whopping $4 million. That's right, a single quarter worth $4 million. But what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so extraordinarily valuable? Let's find out. First, let's get a bit of background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. These coins were minted with a 90% silver content up until 1964, after which they transitioned to a copper-nickel composition due to rising silver prices. The 1964 quarters are significant because they were the last of the silver quarters, marking the end of an era. But not all 1964 quarters are created equal. The one we're talking about today has an incredible story. The particular 1964 quarter worth $4 million is a result of a unique error. You see, during the minting process, a small number of quarters were struck using the wrong planchets, the metal discs used to make coins. Instead of being struck on the standard 90% silver planchets, these were struck on planchets intended for the 1965 quarters, which were copper-nickel. These error coins are incredibly rare. In fact, only a few are known to exist, and their rarity, combined with the historical significance and the unique error, makes them highly sought after by collectors. One such coin was recently discovered and authenticated, and it sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. It was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $4 million, setting a new record for a Washington quarter. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable error coins? Here are a few tips. First, check the date. It must be a 1964. Next, the coin should have a copper-nickel appearance rather than a silver one. This can often be determined by the edge of the coin. If you see a copper stripe, it's a copper-nickel coin. Finally, getting the coin authenticated by a professional is crucial. They can confirm if it's one of the rare error coins. While the chances of finding one of these million-dollar coins in your change are incredibly slim, it's always exciting to think about the possibility. And who knows, maybe you have a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any coin stories or questions, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Today, we have a fascinating story that will leave you in awe. Imagine finding a penny worth $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the 1984 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Let's get started. The 1984 Lincoln penny is a common coin, but there's one specific version that has taken the numismatic world by storm. We're talking about the rare 1984 penny with no mint mark. This coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the coin collecting community. So, what makes this particular penny so valuable? Well, there are a few factors at play here. First, let's talk about what a no mint mark coin actually is. Typically, coins are minted with a small letter indicating where they were produced. For example, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. But in some rare cases, a coin might be produced without any mint mark at all. This usually happens due to an error or oversight during the minting process. In the case of the 1984 Lincoln penny, the absence of a mint mark makes it an unusual find. But that's not the only reason for its high value. Let's dive into the other reasons why this coin is worth a whopping $1.4 million. The key detail here is a unique doubling error on the coin. This is known as a double die error, where the coin appears to have been struck twice, creating a slightly doubled image on certain parts of the design, particularly on Lincoln's ear and the inscriptions. This type of error is extremely rare, and collectors go wild for these mistakes because they offer a glimpse into the minting process and add a layer of uniqueness to the coin. 1984 was an interesting year in history, and the errors in the minting process just add to the intrigue. Finding a coin like this is like discovering a piece of history that was never meant to exist. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Well, it's all about the details. You'll need a magnifying glass or a microscope to closely examine your 1984 penny for that distinct doubling effect. Look closely at Lincoln's ear, the word Liberty, and the date 1984. If you see any signs of doubling, you might just have a treasure on your hands. And now, the big question: why is this coin worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in its rarity and the demand among collectors. When a coin is both rare and highly sought after, its value can skyrocket. In recent years, one of these 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies was sold at auction for a staggering $1.4 million, setting a new record in the numismatic world. So, if you have a 1984 penny lying around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you might be sitting on $1 million coin. Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy hunting! Today, we're exploring the incredible story behind a 2008 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, which has taken the coin world by storm with its staggering $1.8 million value. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth nearly $2 million. Let's dive into the mystery and history behind this extraordinary coin. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has had many variations over the years. But what makes the 2008 Lincoln penny so special? And why does it lack a mint mark? Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark. However, the 2008 Lincoln penny in question is no ordinary coin. Its value is tied to an extraordinary error and its pristine condition. First, let's talk about what a mint mark is. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin indicating where it was produced. For instance, D stands for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mint mark usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. But in the case of this 2008 penny, it's not just the absence of the mint mark that's important, it's the combination of factors that led to its astronomical value. Errors in the minting process can significantly increase a coin's value. This penny's value comes from a rare minting error and its subsequent perfect condition. It's believed that this particular penny was struck on a planchet intended for another coin or perhaps even a foreign coin, making it a unique specimen. But why $1.8 million? The answer lies in the rarity and the collector's market. There are very few coins like this in existence, and serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rarities. When this penny was discovered, it created a buzz in the numismatic community, eventually leading to an auction where it fetched the incredible price of $1.8 million. Auctions can drive prices up significantly, especially when multiple collectors are vying for the same piece. The demand, combined with the coin's unique characteristics, resulted in this record-breaking sale. So, if you happen to come across a 2008 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, it might be worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Always have your coins evaluated by a professional grader to confirm their authenticity and condition. This penny story is a reminder of the surprises hidden in plain sight within our everyday currency. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Comment below if you have any rare coins or interesting coin stories to share. Today, we've got an absolutely mind-blowing story for you. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that's worth a staggering $1.9 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, let's get into the fascinating tale of the 1989 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1989 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Normally, coins from Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, so you might wonder what makes this particular penny so special. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced. In 1989, Philadelphia-produced pennies were standard and plentiful. But sometimes, a minting error can create a rarity that collectors go crazy for. So, what's the deal with this 1989 penny? This penny doesn't just lack a mint mark, it's a rare, transitional era coin. These coins are anomalies, usually created when a new die is used with the wrong planchet or when an older die is incorrectly used. Transitional error coins are incredibly rare because they often go unnoticed during production and are usually corrected quickly. For a 1989 penny to be worth millions, it must have some unique characteristics that set it apart from the billions of other pennies produced that year. Here's where the story gets really interesting. In 1989, there was a mix-up during the transition from the 1988 to the 1989 penny design. A few pennies were struck with a leftover 1988 die, but on 1989 planchets, resulting in this rare error. This penny we're talking about today is believed to be one of these few. Let's discuss the value. The $1.9 million price tag is largely due to the coin's rarity and the fact that it's in pristine condition. Coin collectors and numismatists, those who study and collect coins, are willing to pay top dollar for such a unique piece. The value of rare coins like this can skyrocket at auctions. In fact, the market for rare coins has been booming, with collectors always on the lookout for these once-in-a-lifetime finds. So, if you're ever going through your old coins, make sure to take a closer look. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare gem like the 1989 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing stories from the world of numismatics. Who knows? The next rare coin could be sitting right in your pocket. Today, we're uncovering the mystery of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that once sparked intrigue and is now worth millions. And today, we're exploring the incredible journey of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin, initially shrouded in mystery, has become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. So, how did this humble penny achieve such legendary status? In 1979, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, with most bearing the familiar D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco mint marks. However, a small batch of these pennies came out without any mint mark, causing quite a stir among collectors. At first, many thought these no mint mark pennies were errors. But as it turns out, they were intentionally made at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark for pennies. Initially, these no mint mark pennies were not considered particularly valuable. However, as their rarity became more apparent, collectors began to covet them. Their value steadily increased over the years, turning a once common coin into a prized possession. But it wasn't just the rarity that drove up the value. The condition of the coin played a crucial role. Uncirculated and well-preserved 1979 no mint mark pennies started fetching higher prices at auctions. The turning point came when one of these pennies, in pristine condition, sold for a staggering $1 million. This sale catapulted the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny into the spotlight, making headlines around the world. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change that's worth $1 million. This monumental sale marked the 1979 no mint mark penny as a legend in the coin collecting community. Today, the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny continues to be highly valued. The current market value for one in top condition can reach up to $55,000, making it a dream find for any collector. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the story of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a reminder of the incredible treasures that can be hidden in everyday items. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history and value of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting episode of Coin Chronicles. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to find a hidden gem.